uphill battle we've got, but phase 1 was enough trouble, so let's start with that. Huh. Let's actually rewatch this. I don't remember it that well. So we come in here, we see that one symbol, right? And it's a woman who's been half eaten or decrepit with the polearm through her. Very Jesus-like imagery. Didn't Jesus have the lance of Longinus stuck in him? But the crucifix itself is not a cross. That's one thing that's been consistent in this game. They don't use crosses. They use these arcs with lines beneath them. Okay, this is Radagon. This one, he looks similar to that woman we just saw, but it's different. We saw the woman, it was a woman, right, with breasts? Whereas this is a man, Radagon. Burly, manly man. Was that always the case? Could be. Second hit's not punishable. Damn it! I had that time just a little off. Well, that was tough. Okay. There we go, easy. Oh no, is there gonna be another phase after this? Good timing with the music. Dane's live in 4.7, finds the main story progress, yeah. That's good. Good to look forward to. But yeah, we did it. What's that flag plant magic thing? Flag plant? Oh, that's an effect, that's a magic ability that that weapon has, where you pull out, where you use the thing to buff yourself. Definitely another phase. Oh no, that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna have to get perfect on that phase, basically. That would explain why that phase was relatively simple. What is this? What is this? Wow, some sort of creature. Looks a bit amoeba-ish, but obviously a lot bigger. This looks like it could be a dragon with a sword. It's headless, kind of. And there I am. Yep, phase 2, oh boy. Elden Beast. This is the so-called Elden Beast? What does that mean? Oh shit. Well, not that I could even use one. Okay, I thought I could roll through that. Phase transition. A different one. Fascinating. Oh no, oh shit. Shit. Wow, I don't know about this phase. I don't know about this. Alright. We survived long enough. Oh, shit, move. Oh man, yeah, that fourth one, I didn't know the timing. Ooh, pretty close. Pretty close. This is not a bad fight. The second phase isn't quite as bad as I'd feared. So close indeed. But I have a shot. I have a shot. Let's keep going. Maybe I could try using a rune arc if things are going well. It'll be hard to find the time for that, but should be doable. Ah, damn it. I had that timing. Shit. Too late. Alright, good, we got it. Nice. Okay. Oh wow, follows that up with more. Okay, we managed to get some hits. Damn. Okay, can I get a second hit in? No. I should do a jumping art too. This one too, jumping art too. Oh, almost got hit there. Shit, too early. Damn it. At least I didn't get grabbed. Shit. Oh wow, you have to... You can't keep rolling, you have to pause between rolls on that. That is tough. That is really tough. What they're asking of you in terms of the rhythm. Guess it's befitting a final boss here. Okay. Shit, how did that miss? Yeah, the recovery time on that's really long. Oh, nice. Oh shit, I can't do that from behind. Damn it, I got robbed by being at the wrong place. Okay, not bad. Alright, let's see how this goes now. I should only do 2 more hits after that first one. Oh wow, somehow avoiding damage there. Getting really lucky. Okay. Oh nice, we're actually getting a visceral on it. Good start. Okay, what's it gonna do now? Yeah, I thought it might do the flying attack. Oh shit! Didn't get out far fast enough. Okay, that thing's gonna track me. Shit, they are tracking me. Oh no. Sprint. We need to get out of there. Let's keep topped up here just in case. Oh no, this is this attack again. Oof, just barely. Of that. I don't know how useful that'll be, but we might be able to make use of it. Oh no, I timed that poorly. Okay, good. Okay, let's not be too impatient. If he's not gonna give me the opportunities, then I won't try to take him. Oh no, almost died. Ooh, there we go. It was the one. Yeah, I had some major stamina issues there at the end, but we did it. God slain, not demigod. God, Elden Remembrance. So what is the ending we're getting here? Wow, I think this is the ending. Is there going to be another final boss or set of final bosses at the end? This looks like a Stake of America. Fractured America. Oh. Is that it? Yeah. So that's not a healing thingy. That's a set of my runes that dropped. They look similar because they're both the golden lines. But okay, looks like this is a picture of Radagon. Oh, because of the mod. Too bad we don't get to see Eula doing this. That's freaking the important part. Nah, the narrative is not the important part of these games. The cutscenes certainly aren't, even though they're really good. The narratives are amazing. They do an amazing job contributing to the game, but they're not the most important parts. The bosses are. Anyway, kind of not too surprised that the actual final boss, the Elden Beast, which I don't know what the lore is for that.
Fallen leaves tell a story.
But it's a bit disappointing as a final boss.
Of how a tarnished became Elden Lord.
That's me.
In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall an age of fracture.
The man with no chest. No torso. Age of Fracture. So is the implication that we're creating a time of war? Time of troubles? Okay, that might be sort of the default ending or the bad ending if I don't complete a lot of the requirements. So we'll look up for the next playthrough what some of the requirements are. Where is Elden and how do I get his ring? Well, I just mended the ring. I defeated Elden to get here, right? So that's how it happened. But yeah, the bosses leading up to the final boss was actually... they were tougher and more exciting than the final boss itself. Getting a ring though? I guess not. It's just all the magic of fading out to black. It said I mended the Elden Ring. They didn't have to show. I wouldn't have minded seeing a little bit more, but FromSoft games tend to be known for having fairly obscure and difficult to understand narratives, cutscenes. So yeah, I gotta say, as somebody who has not completed all the content on the initial New Game, I'm gonna definitely play New Game Plus and more. Way more. Like, immediately. Like, I'm gonna go right back into the game. This is really good. I will say, and maybe my decision will, my opinion will change if and when I find Malenia. But the boss fights are not quite as good as either Bloodborne or Sekiro. But it does have its share of really good boss fights at the end. I think possibly Malekith might have been my favorite one. But the Elden God, or the first Elden Lord Godwyn, or is it... yeah, it's Godwyn, was really good. And also before that, I mean, there were... the game did have its share of pretty solid boss battles, including Radon, I think, is really good. Godric is quite good. Morgott, the first boss, is actually quite good. And I liked Mog. But I do think Malekith might have been my favorite. So tough, though. So tough. Malekith, I just cannot handle. I wish there was a way to drop right into Phase 2 initially, because I really enjoy Phase 2. It is such a bitch. It is so difficult, and getting killed by it in like 5 seconds the first few times after taking so long to get through Phase 1, that's kind of special on its own. It's a lot of fun on its own. But it had its share of kind of mediocre bosses as always, but I gotta say, it had almost no, maybe no actually bad bosses like Sekiro and Bloodborne. Sekiro and Bloodborne both had bad bosses, including in Sekiro, the folding screen monkeys, the blazing bull, and also the headless enemies are bad enemies. They're just not fun. And in Bloodborne, there was the Living Failures is the evolution of that in the DLC, but the Celestial Emissary was a bad boss, just unfun. And Mikolash, who's a required boss, not very good. The One Reborn, also a required boss, not very good. And the final boss of the game also has a reputation for not being particularly good. Final boss of Bloodborne, of course, is Murgo's Wet Nurse. But there are optional bosses of the first hunter, I forget his name, the first hunter, and then the Moon Presence. Out of those, the first hunter is the best one in terms of the boss fight, but the Moon Presence is the true secret final boss, whereas Murgo's Wet Nurse is the actual final boss. And Gehrman's the name of the first hunter. He can also be the final boss, depending on the way you play it. So I'm sure there are at least 3 different endings to this game. I'm excited to get others. I want to meet Ronnie. I never met Ronnie once in this playthrough, which is interesting. Heard of this Bloodborne game when I talked about it. That's surprising if you've owned a PS4, because Bloodborne was one of the early, truly popular PS4 exclusives that was a system seller. When I bought the PS4, I didn't know Bloodborne was by FromSoft, or it was by the same guys who made Dark Souls, but I'd heard it's a really good action game, so I picked it up right away, and it's really good. I think if you go back to articles from 2016 and such, you'll see that it won multiple Game of the Year awards. It got really good reviews. It was a really, really highly talked about game back in 2016, 2017, right after it came out. And the DLC is fantastic, great bosses. The amount of content in this game, though, man, is huge. Never heard of it. I don't play Souls-like games. Yeah, I'd never played a Souls game before Bloodborne either, and I didn't even know Bloodborne was a Souls game or a FromSoft game. I just heard it's a really good action game. And then I bought it and played it and loved it, and I could see, okay, this is why people love Souls games. This is why people love FromSoft games. And Sekiro proved it. And trying to play... Neo was good, but that's by Team Ninja from Tecmo. But having tried to play the anime Souls game, Code Vein, it made me really appreciate how good FromSoft is, because that shit was really poorly done. It tried to use the exact same Souls formula, but the implementation was so bad, so incredibly bad, that, yeah, I was glad that, I was glad that FromSoft was so good at it, and they could set that standard so well. But man, this game has a lot of credits. I doubt that there's a post-credits scene. Maybe I should just skip it? That Final Fantasy Souls-like game is pretty great. The one by the Final Fantasy developer? Or no, by Team Ninja, right? Collaborated with Square Enix? I mean, I've heard mixed things, but I heard it's a major looter game, which I hate. That's the part I hated about Neo. It had RNG-based weapon stat drops, artifact stat drops. I don't remember exactly what type. A lot of weapons. And the end game was just playing the game indefinitely, farming for weapons, and that sounded like awful. I would never want to do that. The story's full of memes, but the gameplay's supposedly really good. Okay, if it's by Team Ninja, I could believe it. I could believe that. Team Ninja did a really good job with Neo. Neo's fairly complex combat-wise. You have 3 different stances, and like high, mid, low, I think, and also 3 different types of strikes given that, I think. Begin Journey 2. You can choose to begin Journey 2 later. Yeah, we won't begin Journey 2 yet. Let's keep going with this place. But okay, yeah. I guess that's it for this story. We finished the story of Elden Ring. Did we get... Wow, we got 500,000 there. Nice.